left, 4:36 in the second period. The Calgary Flames still hold a 1-0 lead on the Edmonton Oilers. All your final scores coming for you. The Toronto Maple Leafs have a 4-2 win over the Buffalo Sabres. The New Jersey Devils wipe out the Pittsburgh Penguins by a 4-1 score. New York Islanders defeat the Red Wings 5-4 in a shootout. The St. Louis Blues defeat the Carolina Hurricanes 4-2 in regulation, as do the Nashville Predators over the Chicago Blackhawks by a whopping 7-2 score. And the Phoenix Coyotes defeat the Tampa Bay Lightning 6-3. Last final score, the New York Rangers, my team from back home, they take a very hard-fought 1-0 win over the Montreal Canadiens. Honorable mention on scores from around the league goes to my alma mater, the South Carolina Gamecocks, who hold on against the Florida Gators. The big SEC showdown back in Columbia, South Carolina, a 19-14 score in favor of the Garnet and Black Attack, and I cannot be any more happier for my Gamecocks, because if Missouri loses against Ole Miss and Texas A&M, South Carolina will represent the SEC East Division for the second time and go to their second SEC championship in Atlanta, Georgia. So we'll see how the rest of the SEC football season plays out for the Gamecocks. We'll take another quick commercial break. When we come back, I'll recap all 60 minutes for you of the first loss for the Rapid City Rush in the 2013-2014 CHL season. Stick around, folks. You're listening to the official radio home of your Rapid City Rush on 100.3 The Fox. Face-off the last 3 seconds. How did they go back and forth between the neutral zone and the right and the left out over there? Because they were going back and forth. At one point, the linesman had the puck dropped over there. Then they went back to neutral ice, went back over there, and then went back to the neutral zone, and that's where they had the face-off. Why was there the confusion on that? Because offsetting penalties, or? Well, okay, because, yeah, it just looked like the way that he was celebrating that Reader got the tip. I don't know, that looked like a tough one to see on the replay even up there. I'm off right now. What are we looking at, Chrissy? How much time do I have? 1 minute. Yeah. Yeah, what was that all about? Uh-huh. Oh. Okay. Right. What was up? What was up with Hillman over there getting so pissed at the ref? He gave him an earful. Did he want a timeout and he didn't get it? Because he ended up getting it after that. Right. Incredible. Oh, it's been nuts. It's been crazy. Like caramba. And welcome back inside a very quiet Rushmore Plaza Civic Center, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mark Benetti alongside you in the broadcast booth, bringing you your post-game show and recap, which sees your Rapid City Rush fall for the first time this season at the hands of the Missouri Mavericks by a 3-2 score. We have 5 ignitions of the Goal lamp to recap for you, so let's go ahead and recap the entire 60 minutes top to bottom. Missouri started off the scoring 2:43 into the first period thanks to former rush forward Colt King off the assist from Trevor Kell gave Missouri a 1-0 lead very early, and they would not be done there as Sebastian Tunnell would be the beneficiary of a bounce off of one of his own defensemen, with Ryan Palmer of the rush defense jumping in on the play, taking a shot. Tunnell had a 1-on-0 breakaway on Tim Boron. Boron stopped the first shot, but Tunnell burned him on the rebound, and that ended up making the score 2-0 going into the first locker room session. Colt King would get on the score sheet yet again. He would score a power play goal, 8:52 into the second period, to make it 3-0 Missouri off the assist from Trevor Kell once again, and Anders Franzen getting himself on the scoreboard. But like Coach Ferris and all the players have said, the quit in this team is non-existent. They will not quit, and their compete level is extremely high when they find a way to storm themselves back into this game and give themselves a fighting chance to get their 11th consecutive win. 5.5 minutes into the final frame, Conrad Reeder would take a deflection off of a Riley Weslowski shot that was also assisted by Winston Daychief, and it was a regulation even strength goal. Would make the score 3-1, but Rapid City was not done there, as almost 10 minutes later, Winston Daychief would score a power play goal, his third goal in 22 games against Missouri, and his second power play goal in as many games against the Mavericks, off the assist from Jesse Schultz and Jared Brown. That would give Rapid City a fighting chance, a 3-2 score. But unfortunately, the Rush would not be able to hold on and try and knot the game up before 0-0 hit the clock. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we stand at the end of 60 minutes. The Missouri Mavericks give the Rapid City Rush their first loss of the 2013-2014 season. And please forgive me if I'm bewildered, but everybody joking with me as they left the stadium tonight was wondering how it felt to call a loss, because I've never called one before. So I will tell you that it does not feel great, but again, I congratulate our team on at least tying CHL history. It is not an easy feat to win 10 games, let alone just a few in a row. But this team somehow found a way to keep themselves in every single piece of 60 minutes they played in this season. And you cannot be any more proud of the Rapid City Rush than Coach Ferris is, or I am, or anybody representing this organization is. A tremendous feat. They tied the CHL record for most consecutive wins to start a season. They are the third team to accomplish that feat, joining the Austin Ice Bats, who set the original record in 02-03, and the Laredo Bucks, who replicated